Hey guys, this is Victor again. This week we have a makeup tutorial, and as you can see I don't have any makeup on my face because we're doing a Halloween makeup tutorial, if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail. And I decided to do Twisty the clown. I'm trying to get my friend in next week so we can do Jessica Rabbit. So we can, you can have like one for guys and then one for girls. A little bit of an option for you guys. But yeah, I like this character a lot. If you don't know a lot about him, he has like scalp skin for a scalp, and he doesn't have a jaw, so he covers it with a mask, and he just kind of stares at you really creepily. And he has a little bit of a mohawk going on, so I'll try to recreate that as well. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so let's get this started. This week I'm not using my original music. I am using royalty-free music from YouTube, but it works pretty well. I just didn't get time to make my own track for this, so sorry. The first step is to prime the skin. I'm using a powder. That way when we layer our clown white makeup from Makeup Forever Pro, it'll go on a lot smoother and pretty opaque. When you're dealing with colors that are not your skin tone, I always suggest to prime your skin with some powder before you put that color on. Preferably a powder that's kind of the same tone as your product you're using. Here I'm just pressing it on to build intensity, and we're going to blend it on the face, neck, ears, and behind the ear area as well. We're also applying this over the eye area. And after we blend it all into the skin, we're gonna apply it over the eyebrows as well. I don't have the step on this video, but I did put a little bit of that glue stick, the Elmer's glue stick, on my brows just to make the makeup adhere a little better. I'm going back in with the white with my finger just to kind of highlight areas that come out through the makeup, like the nose. He has a bulged nose and I do, so I'm putting some there, and I'm putting on the cheeks as well as the eyebrows. Now we're going to create star shapes for eyes.
With that, and we want to keep everything on the lower lash line as much as possible. Oh shit, down.
We're just going to apply it, liberally all over, and I'm going to use a smudging brush to kind of create that star shaped eye. So the bottom of the star and the top of the star. I have a little bit of makeup on my fingers, so I'm using that to dab it and make it look a little imperfect. So for this look, you really don't want to do clean lines because he looks kind of dingy, and we want to make it look like the makeup has been worn for a long time. Here I'm just applying more of the eyeliner on the inner corner of the eye, blending it into the brows just to give that mad, pissed off look, because he looks really mad when he's looking at you. And bringing the eyes closer together kind of gives you that effect of intensity. I'm also using this opportunity to create the side star point. Now we're going to define the cheeks. So I'm starting in the nose area. Just going to really contour the outside of the nose into a curly shape into the nose. And we're going to bring it all the way back to the hairline, so that when we press the mask up against this line, it looks like it's really pushing against it, The character pushes the mask really, really hard against his cheeks because he doesn't have a jawline, so that kind of keeps everything together, yes. I'm also taking the time to contour my nose, and I'm making it a little bit bigger than my actual nose, just so it looks a little bulgier as well. Now it's time to dingify the look. So what we're gonna do is apply a little bit of a darker foundation onto the eye area just to make it look browner and kind of dirty, lived in, like there's dust in there, and we're gonna apply it on the under eye to create the illusion of under eye circles. You want to place the color mainly around the eye area, so that way, you know, when someone looks at you, they immediately see just the eyes. Now we're gonna define and intensify. And here I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Feline Flick eyeliner. It's waterproof and it's amazing. It's very dark, so I'm just gonna use it around the eye area. I'm kind of following that star shape with a little fine point, you know, so it looks like you had a nice star shape that you drew, and then days passed and started coming off and it just faded a little bit. Now I'm just gonna add the final pieces. All these pieces you see that I'm wearing, I made them myself pretty much. This was a 99-cent mask that I bought. I cut it in half and then I painted, you know, the teeth and the mouth to be closer to what Twisty is. And when I put the mask on, I realized my contour wasn't right, so I just drew on top of it to make the cheeks stand out a little bit more. And this little cap was actually a plastic ball, and my friend helped me cut some holes into it. And here he is, taking my hair out of the holes. And unfortunately we tried to do a mohawk, but I didn't have enough hair for it to go up. Just kind of came out like a Slipknot band member type of hair, but that's okay. Here's the look.
Alright, so this is it for the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the section down below. And if you wanna subscribe, I hope you subscribe because this is really helpful.